Hello and welcome back to Spread Some Magic 1928. Today we're going to be making the Birria Egg Roll that was featured as a specialty item during the 2025 Lunar New Year Festival at Disney's California Adventure. We're going to need an egg roll or wrapper or two, I don't know if I'm saying this right, but the Oaxaca cheese. This is the super melty one that you want. And then beef birria, and we're doing ours from Trader Joe's. We're going to heat this up and then strain it from the consomme. That way the egg roll doesn't get soggy and we have the consomme to dip it in. So let's get the beef started and then we'll roll and fry and try it out. If you're using pre-made birria, just open the package and drop into your saucepan. And then we're going to heat through. Once it's heated, you're going to need to strain it. Fine mesh strainer is best, but then you'll also need to use a spoon to help some of that consomme come out because the meat blocks it. Then add cilantro and onions to your consomme for added flavor. Keep it warm on the back burner. And finally shred that birria meat. All right, we've got our beef birria done, shredded down so that way you don't get any big chunks. Consomme is on the stove keeping warm, and we've got our oil going, getting ready to make our egg rolls. So you're going to take an egg roll wrapper and lay it out. And lay it out as a diamond in front of you. I don't know if you can see that. Because you put your meat and your cheese in the middle, fold it, roll it. You also need a little bit of water. So I've got my water here, and that's to moisten the edges to seal it. And that makes sure like your fillings don't come out when it fries. I want to make this extra cheesy, so I'm going to put a little bit of cheese down first. I did not get to the parks. That's moving a little. I did not get to the parks this year. Actually, I've never been for Lunar New Year Festival, nor have I been to the parks this year. So we're going to put a little bit of cheese down. You can see maybe in the middle. And then we're going to get some of that nice, finely shredded beef. And if you think there's some, still big chunks, right? So we want to shred it up as we put it in there because nobody wants to lose half of their egg roll in a single bite. So I'm going to put the meat in there, maybe a little bit more. All right, I'm going to put a little bit more cheese because cheese is good. Probably a little bit more than a little. Ooh, this is gonna be a big egg roll. So I'm gonna get my finger moist. This you pretty much have to do with your hands. So I'm gonna fold it over like this first. Then I'm gonna moisten the edges of the smaller triangle and tuck it in. Moisten that down, tuck it in. And then tuck and roll, and making sure that you get everything sealed. That way it doesn't come out in the oil. And it looks like I've got plenty of room. I probably could have put a little bit more beef in it, but that's okay. Let's go fry her up. Once your oil is hot, carefully put in your egg roll or two and fry until golden brown. Then flip it over and fry the other side until golden brown. Once it's done, remove and strain on a paper towel. Once you've fried and drained your egg roll, you can plate it up and grab a spoonful of that consomme to dip it in. Now they also added guajillo peppers to it. I didn't have any, so we're just gonna go with the consomme that came with it. And that is a birria egg roll. Let's check it out. All right, now I'm gonna see if I can break it. It may still be too hot. I may have to cut it, but oh, there it goes. Look at that. Oh, what you want, that nice cheese melt. Dip it in that consomme. Oh, that was hot. That is so good. Like, right, fusion. I talk about fusion all the time, like on Next Level Chef, but this Mexican Asian fusion, this is like This is insanely good. This would be a great appetizer to bring somewhere. I guess you could have it for dinner. This is so good. I love this. Anyhow, thank you for joining me today. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe wherever you're at, and spread some magic. Thanks so much. Until next time.